Good morning, everybody. Here I am on the beach. It's sunrise. Not only is it sunrise, but it's Sunrise Sunday. Ain't that something? So, here we are. Hope y'all had a good night. I've slept a lot. Anyway, where are we at today? We are at the last chapter of 1 Kings, chapter 22. And this is a story about Ahab, the king of Israel, and Jehoshaphat, the king of Judah, and 2 prophets mainly. Some false prophets, Ahab's false prophets, and God's real prophet, Micaiah. And what happens is, there's this place called Ramoth, Gilead, and the king of Judah is Jehoshaphat. He comes to King Ahab, and he says, this is ours, and we want it, and we haven't took it back from King Syria, so but we want to take it back. And so, they make an alliance. Jehoshaphat, king of Judah, and king of Israel, Ahab, make an alliance that they're going to go do this. But before they do it, Ahab wants to consult his false prophets to find out if he's going to win. So he gathers all those 400 some more false prophets together. There's 400 of them. He gathers them all together and he asks them, are they going to win if they do this? And they tell him, yeah, he's going to win. One of them even makes a symbol of victory that's about to happen. His name is Zedekiah. He goes through all that trouble to make it work, to make like a trophy. They ain't even fought the battle yet. He makes a trophy. That's how confident. Jehoshaphat's skeptical. Rightly so. So he says, is there a real prophet of the Lord that can come and prophesy to us? And Ahab says, there's a prophet, but he hates me. He's always speaking evil against me. He's always always saying bad stuff against me, and I hate him. His name is Micaiah. He was always speaking. He was always telling the truth. Ahab didn't want to hear it. But Micaiah was always speaking what the Lord tells him. He says so in this chapter. He says, I'm always going to speak what the Lord tells me to speak. I won't tell you no lie. I ain't going to just tell you what you want to hear. Ahab just wanted to... the thing is, the false prophets, that's what they were doing. Anyway, so Micaiah tells them, says, they bring Micaiah. Micaiah tells them at first, because Micaiah knows how Ahab is, and he ain't going to listen either way, one way or the other. Micaiah just goes along and agrees with the false prophets. He's like, okay, yeah, okay. Y'all go ahead. Yeah, okay. Whatever y'all say, go right ahead. And Ahab, deep down, he knows better because he knows. Wait a minute. He always saying something different, and now he's saying the same thing. So, he presses, and Jehoshaphat presses. They press him. So Micaiah says, okay, tell you the truth. You do it, it ain't gonna turn out good. So don't do it. I see y'all slaughtered like sheep, spread out, slaughtered. Well, of course, Ahab don't like that. He don't like it. So he decides to do what he wants to do anyway. Like I said, he will do what he pleased anyway. Didn't matter what my guy said. That's why first he went along with it. He knew how they was and dealt with them enough. So Ahab and Jehoshaphat decide they're going to go up to Ramoth Gilead and do what they do. But the thing is, he so mad at Micaiah, he throws him in prison. Don't ask for the truth if you don't want it. And then he's going to punish the man for telling the truth that he pressed him to tell him. Boy, that Ahab. And the mess, wasn't he? Anyway. So Ahab thinks he going to be smart. And he said, I know what I'll do. I'll go up here and I'm going to go to this battle. And I'm going to disguise myself. And as just a regular old person. As, and then Jehoshaphat, because I know that they're going to target the kings. The army will target the kings. So I'm going to disguise myself as a regular soldier or whatever, regular person in the army. And Jehoshaphat, though, he's going to wear his robes. Thinking that if they targeted anybody, they'd target Jehoshaphat, not him. That's that deceptiveness of the devil. Right there. He was trying to be deceiving and deceitful like the devil. Because they was married to a witch, so he had the devil in him, serves the world. He didn't want to listen to God. He didn't want to listen to his prophets. Want to throw him in prison when they told him the truth. Even after he asked for the truth. And did what he wanted to do anyway. Micaiah tried to tell them all them false prophets they had a lying spirit put in them. Just so that they have to destruction. But that lying spirit, the devil was trying to lead him to destruction. He was lying to him. He needed to listen to God instead of listening to them false prophets. And that lying spirit was trying to get him in a spot. Remember in the last chapter, he begged for mercy from God, and he was given a mercy because he didn't listen to God. Well, now he ain't listening to God again. God gave him mercy for a minute. He ain't listening again. Here he is. He humbled himself and asked for mercy, but he didn't stay humble. He got his pride wheel back up, and he thinks he knows more than God does. He don't want to listen to the prophet again. What God's telling him. What do you think's will happen? So what does happen is this plan don't work out too good because a random soldier somewhere in the army fires an arrow, and that arrow comes flying and hits Ahab and kills him. Well, it don't kill him right away. He's in the chariot, and it hits him in the chariot. And it says his blood pooled out into the chariot. And he took off in the chariot, but his blood pooled out into the chariot. And they ran off in the chariot, ran back. But he died. And then they took that chariot and they washed it in a pool of Siloam. And when they washed that chariot, they went to wash that chariot, the blood had poured out. And the blood, wherever it had poured out, the dog came and licked it. What it say in the last chapter. who was it, that said, it was Elijah, wasn't it, that told him the dog was going to lick his blood. It happened just like the prophet said. Both of them, Elijah and Micaiah, because they was the real prophets. That's what happens when the prophet tells you what's going to happen. It happens. If somebody tells you something and it don't happen, it's not a prophet. The proof is in the pudding. The problem is most people know when they come across a real prophet. Deep down, they may be stubborn and not want to listen. They may be stubborn and something else. The devil going to get in their ear and try everything they can to tell them, but deep down inside, they know. They know. Because there's that still small voice trying to speak over that loudmouth devil. They can't, because you got to listen intently. You got to stop listening to that loudmouth and listen to that still small one. Oh, anyway. So where was I at? Was that the last part? And so, they washed that chariot in the pool of Samaria. That's where it was. I said the wrong one. I said Psalms. It's not in the pool of Samaria. I get names mixed up sometimes. Some of them sound so similar. So. But that dog licked up his blood and they washed his armor. It was all according to what the Lord had said. It happened just the way he said. The prophet said. So Ahab died. And his son, Ahaziah, became king afterwards. You know, Ahab lived in an ivory house. I guess I'm back. I don't know. It's trying to cut out on me. Devil's monkeying with the day. But anyway. As I said, Ahab lived in an ivory house. That's what it says about. Oh, wow. I ain't gonna say nothing. Anyway. Coincidence. Y'all hear them birds? So I like sitting out here listening to them. Anyways, I got church today. Sunday. It's always a beautiful day. I can get to go to church at 3 a.m. Spend some time with my sisters. In the house of the Lord. I don't know what else I gotta tell y'all this morning. But, I'll be back here this evening. I guess we're gonna start on 2 Kings. I don't know. I'm gonna study some of it. I don't know if we'll go to 2 Kings or if we're gonna go to another book. I don't know yet. We'll see. But I just know that I had to finish chapter. I had to finish 1 Kings because I had started these videos when I was in Kings, and the Lord told me to finish the book. Okay, so that's what I did. I'll consult with him today, and I'll know what we're gonna do. I don't know. I can't make no promises. where we gonna be at. Myself. I'd rather start. I'd rather to go to some of the New Testament, but you know, for some reason the Lord wants me to do this. I don't know. He let me do. He wants me to do certain things at certain times, so that's what I'm gonna do. Uh. Anyways, I guess I'm gonna get off here for today. I got some stuff I gotta do before I get ready to go to church. And all y'all that are going to church, y'all, um, y'all have a. I hope y'all have a good old time in the Lord. No matter where you go to church, yes, you go to church. Church ain't nothing but fellowship anyway, really. You're supposed to rest in the Lord every day. Every day, Sabbath. I was talking to my cousin, lives in Camden. On Messenger, she messaged me the other day. She was talking to me about some things. And she said she believed the same thing. Every day is Sabbath, and I said, yeah, that's true. We're supposed to rest in the Lord every day. So we just pick a day in the physical world to recognize its symbol. Same way as communion with the bread and the wine, it's just symbolism. It's not rituals. We ain't supposed to do them all the time ritually, like on a time frame. Like I said, everything planned out right down to the second. That ain't the way God works. He wants us to work like the wind, go where He goes, when He goes. Now we that spirit, follow that spirit, listen to that voice. But when He speaks, we can't fail to do it. We gotta do it when He says. Oh, anyway, y'all have a blessed day, blessed Sunday. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all back here at sunset. Bye.